climate observatory in Rwanda came from discussions between the president of Rwanda and president of MIT that began in 2008. The observatory was proposed as one of the projects that, if it was built there in Rwanda, that it would automatically produce world-class science, with the goal being to keep their best brains in Rwanda rather than what's happening with the brain drain for all African countries. They come to Europe or they come to the United States, they get their doctoral degree and they stay, and they don't go back. So it was designed to address that. So in 2009 and 2010 timeframe, the government of Rwanda chose the Climate Observatory project as the first one that they would go forward with and work with MIT to build that. So because I lead the A-Gauge Global Network, this is now going to be in the A-Gauge Global Network and be one of these very high-end climate observatories. So that is now operating. So some of the instruments are already operating in Rwanda. And to give example of capacity building, one of my current doctoral students is a graduate of the University of Rwanda, and he is doing his doctoral thesis with measurements of carbon dioxide and methane in Rwanda at this particular time, and that well, once he's got his doctoral degree, he's the likely first Rwandan director of this new observatory. So it'll be the 12th observatory in the global A-Gauge network, with a lot of help, of course, from all of the other stations to do troubleshooting when things don't go right and so on. So it is linked into the A-Gauge project, but for me, very exciting to be part of what I refer to as capacity building. And you know, I've worked very closely with Maria Zuba, who's the Vice President for Research now, but back when we made the decision to propose the observatory, Maria was the head of the Department of Earth, Atmospheric and Planetary Sciences. So she's been engaged in this from the beginning, as is the Associate Provost Philip Coury. Yes, I think it's taking about twice as long to set up, but that's been quite similar in other countries that we've stepped in this direction. You have to be patient. And we're putting the instruments in slowly but surely. We're training technicians to do the daily running of the station. So we've been very lucky on that front. We have 4 Rwandan technicians who got their degrees in engineering in the University of Rwanda system. So these are young people with bachelor's degrees. And they love it because they see that they're getting involved in you know, some high-end science, and they're using their background in electrical engineering and so on to look at very large data rates that we have, and these instruments are highly automated, run with computers, but when there are problems, they have the necessary background in control systems and electrical engineering. So it's a big thrill. So that we've had to train those from you know, base of zero experience in it, and they are now doing very well. So that takes time. With my doctoral student there, again, that takes time. It takes 5 years to get a doctoral degree at MIT in the areas I work in. So you have to be patient is the one thing we're learning, and continuously you've got to be willing to change things a little bit here and there to achieve the goal. But so far so good.